'cause you got the soul and you know how to use it. Put your hand on my hip, 'cause you know that I lose it. You got my heart racing and I dare nothing to it. Falling in love to the beat of the music.
Brett, good seeing you again,
Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, before big-time country music superstar Brett Eldredge, it all started about 200 miles south of here in Paris, Illinois.
Big old city.
Less than 10,000 people.
Yeah, about 8,000. I used to know the exact number. 8,838 was the number when I moved out of there. So I guess at least 5 different, because my parents moved, my brother moved. It's a great town. Just wonderful, homegrown people. It was amazing, amazing place to grow up.
Yeah, now there's a big sign that says home of Brett Eldredge. What's that like?
So weird. Every corner of the town, everywhere you enter into town, there's just one of those signs that said home of Brett Eldredge or whatever. It's strange to see that, because, you know, I remember just being a goofball running the halls and having fun and singing it anywhere that anybody would let me sing, and it's just pretty wild where it's gone. And
There's video of you, and I think you've posted some of it, singing the stretch as a kid, and then you singing it at Wrigley Field. Surreal moment?
Unbelievable. I mean, I went from being a kid in a onesie, you know, a Cubs onesie when I was a baby, to singing the 7th inning stretch on the first pitch several times, to going to Game 7 in the World Series, to being in the parade in the World Series in front of 5 million people with the team.
Singing Go Cubs Go.
I don't even know. You can't go up from there. It's crazy.
You still wear the Cubs onesie?
Yeah, I got to find one actually, but I would if I could find one that would fit a 6'5" guy, you know.
You're buddies with Anthony Rizzo. I know you post some videos with him. How is he as a musician?
He's pretty good. So he's connected really well, and he loved music. He's like up picking up the piano, and next thing you know, he's playing my song "Drunk on Your Love," and we start jamming it.
Now I know why I'm feeling so high.
You know, it's pretty funny. When we first met, you know, he was just kind of getting started with the Cubs, and I was just getting started as a musician. So or as a, you know, artist out there that anybody would actually kind of know a little bit. He's like, they just kind of knew him a little bit at that point. When I bring him up on stage and play "Lose My Mind," and he's playing the tambourine and singing it. He just has fun with it. Nobody sings more karaoke than him either.
If you guys switched jobs for the day, who would do better?
I don't think either one of us would do well. I mean, I could hit the ball pretty decently well still, but I don't know what it looks like to have a 95-mile-an-hour fastball come at me. So I think we both should just stick to what we do and enjoy going and seeing each other at our other jobs, other main jobs.
Well, I just met you a couple hours ago. My last night in town, hey, wouldn't you know? I get hooked on a girl with blue diamond eyes down here in Chicago. All in love to the beat of the music.
Now, you went to Elmhurst College. What did you study?
Music business, and then transferred to Middle Tennessee State after 2 years at Elmhurst, and graduated with general studies major, which was like, I got to get a degree, finish my college, get a degree, say I finished, because I didn't want to just, you know, I wanted to finish where I started. And I was writing songs for a living before I graduated, so I was already off into what I wanted to do, finished what I had set out to do, and I haven't looked back.
If you had no musical talent, what do you think you'd be doing?
Fishing.
Fishing for a living?
Yeah. Somehow, I figured that out. I mean, I still try to figure that out right now, at least part-time. But something to do with travel. I love to travel outside of, I mean, all I do is travel for music, but whenever I'm not traveling for music, I'm traveling for just seeing new experiences and new cultures.
Yeah, you've been traveling all over the place. I was at the Windy City Smokeout.
Yes.
Set a record for attendance. The hometown came out. It's got to be pretty special for you to perform in front of Chicago like that.
Unbelievable. I mean, I had the whole city skyline in the background. I was sitting up there completely pinching myself. You know, I used to ride on the train from Elmhurst, come in here and run around the city, and no one knew who the heck I was, because I was a, you know, kid learning about life in college, and not long after, you know, here I am playing in front of 20,000 people or whatever it was at Windy City Smokehouse as the headliner. So you could do anything, you know.
Do you ever get nervous?
Sometimes, but not like, I just always want to deliver the best show possible. So my nerves are kind of a good nerves of like, I gotta bring it. I gotta show them what I got. This is what I was born to do. The nerves are just get me on that stage.
Yeah.
That's my nerves.
Now you're walking up, asking me to dance, smiling that smile and reaching out your hand. Well, there's a move or two I'd like to show you while I still got the chance.
What was it like the first time you heard one of your songs on the radio?
Well, I remember hearing Raymond. That was my first single. Wrote about my grandmother.
When she calls me Raymond, she thinks I'm her son.
I was in the car after I sang at the station. I was eating some kind of sandwich and I like spit it out because I was so freaked out. I was like eating it while we were, because we just played it live and we got in the car and then they played it, the recording of it, and we were driving like somewhere in Tennessee. And I was just completely blown away. It's like all those years, all those moments for those first, few minutes of, hey, it's really happening. And even if it stopped right there, that would have been special, but somehow it's gone a lot farther than that. So
yeah, you got some #1 hits, and I hear that every time you have a #1 hit, you do something adventurous to celebrate.
Yeah.
Like what?
I went shark diving without a cage. That was insane. It was awesome, actually. I loved it.
I always wonder who these crazy people are. You're one of them.
Hell yeah. Went skydiving, ghost hunting, like in an old house. My next, I got to do dinner in the sky, which is like you hang from a crane 300 feet in the air, sitting at a table, eating dinner. Just trying to do stuff outside my comfort zone to remind myself how much I love to live, love life.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. Think so.
Maybe you would have been a stuntman if music wouldn't have worked out.
That's next.
Yeah. I know that it's important for you to visit schools. You were just at Notes for Notes, giving back with your foundation and with music.
Yeah.
Why is that so important for you?
Because I knew what it was like to be a kid that was shy and didn't know how to use my gift, and then had people, like school teachers that believed in what I did and gave me the tools to be here interviewing with you, and talking about all this crazy success. Is because I had an outlet, I had a way to get here, and that's things like Notes for Notes and the CMA Foundation coming and helping out, and it's just it's a very big passion of mine. I still talk to my junior high music teacher still to this day.
I love that about country music and country artists. It's all about staying grounded and
my mom would never let me get away with it any other way.
I follow you on social media. 1.3 million followers. You don't take yourself too seriously on social media.
Can't.
I'm going to ask
Anytime
you
I try, it doesn't work.
I'm going to ask you just quickly about a couple of characters that I've seen.
Okay.
Disco Santa.
Oh yeah.
Are you close with Disco Santa?
He's a great guy. Yeah, he likes to wander the bars in Chicago around Christmas.
The neck meme.
In photo shoots, they run out of things to tell you to do, and so I think they probably always tell you to go for that. And then one of my buddies put together like a whole meme and called me out with it, and I reposted it because I thought it was hilarious. And then there's a bunch of me just going like this in different photo shoots. I loved it.
The neck's fine. The neck's good.
It's great. It's good.
Wake surfing. You didn't cut off the video before you ate it.
Yep.
It's important.
It is. You got to show everybody what the real stuff is, because nobody's that cool. I caught a beer in midair while I'm on the back of while I'm riding a wakeboard and in this beautiful paradise, and then all of a sudden I just face plant in the water, and I could have cut it and it looked like the coolest guy ever, but that's no fun.
Speaking of the coolest guy ever, Edgar Boogie. Mm-hmm. You are obsessed with this dog.
Yes.
This
There's
is your
nothing
best
like
friend.
puppy love, man. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. I got to tell you, one of our crew members, Monica, she is a diehard Edgar Boogie fan and a diehard Brett Eldredge fan. Her dog went shopping for Edgar, so I got to give you this.
Wigglyville.
Some treats
That's
for
incredible.
Edgar, all right?
Thank you. I love it. Well, I will make sure he gets these.
Yeah.
He's close by, so let's see what we got here. Oh yes.
Those are gourmet, man. No, not for you. Brett, awesome, man. Thanks for taking the time.
I
Yeah.
do love these.
Come see us in studio sometime, all
Well,
right?
absolutely.
All right.